Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I know a lot of people signed up for the webinar. I'm not sure if everybody is here to make it, but we will be sending out a video after the presentation. And this is an especially exciting presentation for me because there are some new changes with some grant programs in Massachusetts. Anyway, if you're wondering, this here is not a fake backdrop. I'm coming to you live from Puerto Rico, where I'm working remotely for the next couple of weeks. We have a house out in Rincon, Puerto Rico. It's really nice and peaceful out here, and we have good internet. So these are all good things. So today we're going to be talking about how to get a marketing grant in Massachusetts. And it's a program that's been in existence, but there are some new updates that I absolutely had to share with you. So first thing is that my mentor here, Mr. Einstein, he happens to know my Twitter handle. It's amazing. And I love this quote, "When opportunity knocks, open the door." So it's been a rough year for a lot of us. And many business owners have been, I'm going to use the word struggling, although struggle is a choice. It's been a challenging time. So what I want to do is I want to burst open the curtain and talk to you about these new opportunities that the Commonwealth of Massachusetts has for small business owners and business owners in general who want to regroup, who want to get back on track, who want to grow their business, who want some marketing help, and who really want to grow their business in a big way. Again, we're going to be talking all about marketing in this particular presentation. Rosie the Riveter, like her, created a graphic using Canva, one of my free favorite design tools. A little bit about me. My specialty is low cost, no cost marketing strategy. I've been in business, I don't know, maybe 21, 22 years coming up this September. I write a top 40 small business marketing blog called Robin's Rainmakers. I send out a weekly email, usually weekly. I also have just been, I'm now a top 20 public speaking blog, which is awesome, which just goes to show you that if you write content about your keywords, you too can gain amazing organic ranking. So I talk about that a little bit. Another thing is that I have a weekly marketing podcast called the Fast Marketing Minute. And it started as an Alexa skill. So if I were home at my house, I would say Alexa skill, and Alexa would come up and say something, but that's not the case today. Here we are in the jungle. So my Alexa skill was basically a 1 minute or 2 minute little podcast that I started, and I wrote every day and I recorded them. I didn't record them every day. I did them in batches. So it gave me a lot of content. Now, ultimately, it was a ton of work and I wasn't getting a great ROI, but what it did was it gave me a chance to explore voice search. It gave me a chance to have more content. And now, and one of the secrets of free publicity and building your visibility is to be able to repurpose content and to have that so that you can increase and expand your brand authority. So the Fast Marketing Minute, I also include a text version, which is great, again, for SEO. So these are all the free ways and the low cost, no cost ways that one can use to build your business as well as expand on other opportunities. I've worked with some really big brands, the Boston Globe. I've been a member of the National Speakers Association. I did the Globe Santa program for a long time that I really loved. I still work with Xfinity and Comcast, and if you can believe it, I started as an intern very long ago there, worked with CBS, CNBC, USA Today, got a lot of press just by pitching the press. Another way that you can get lots of free publicity that can be great for building credibility, building your reputation. I was once a Major League Baseball licensee with the children's book, worked with the X Games, worked with the Red Sox. So I've done a lot earlier in my career with some big brands. But what I found was that I really love working with small business owners and entrepreneurs and experts and people that really have a passion for what they do and why they serve, and their own reason for being in business, that whether they knew they had a gift as a young child, or whether they found something that they absolutely love to do, or how they were going to help people. And I work in all different kinds of industries, and I just love helping small business owners, again, increase sales, visibility, credibility, make money, because if you're not making money, it's a hobby. And the whole reason that I work with people is to teach them, train them, work with them one-to-one, and to help them let the world know, hello, I am an expert, because that's what we are. We are experts at what we do. We're in business, and what we want to do is make sure that other people know that we're experts. And it can be done in a way that's in your own authentic, individual style, because no two business owners should be the same. Unsubscribe from all your competition, or have somebody else look at it, because you don't want to second guess yourself. You are fantastic the way that you are, and we want to take advantage of all that good juju that you have, and your smarts and all your brain power. So now, last year, as everybody knows, we had a big problem, right? We had the pandemic, and it is still going on to some extent. Here in Puerto Rico, people are still wearing masks. I talked to a client or prospect yesterday who probably will become a client in Germany, and they have another bout, of COVID there. So last year, right? Chicken Little, more like big chicken big, the sky is falling. So are you kidding me? Things were going pretty good. And then what happened? And then COVID happened. So that was a time that we had to, during this time, everybody had to regroup. How am I going to grow my business? How am I going to stay in business? How am I going to pay my employees? Thank goodness there was the PPP, but there's so many issues that came up. How will marketing change? How will I have to do? What will I have to do? Change my strategies, which is why video is so key, because now, like, I'm working remotely. I actually decided to work remotely in October before the pandemic, and I love it. But I still work face to face at times and deliver workshops and things like that. Now that things have calmed down, I'm fully vaccinated, all that good stuff. So basically, the same old thinking was going to give the same old results, and that really wasn't working so well. So what we have to do is we have to do things differently, right? I have bananas over here in my yard, but they are definitely not blue. So they are yellow bananas, but now we have to do things that are differently. So here we have how to get a marketing grant. We have Massachusetts, the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I'm just so excited about this new program, and I love it because it talks about marketing grants, about how to about customized marketing plans, about social media training, about PR, about SEO, about everything that you need to do to grow your business, whether you want to do more speaking, or you want to start a podcast, or you want to pitch the press, or you want to be on other people's podcasts. But what you want to do, my thought is, what you want to do is grow your business through all the different low cost, no cost marketing methods that are out there. And there are hundreds, but hundreds are not for you. So what we have to decide is, what are the best marketing strategies to meet your goals, but also your ideal target market. Because you might think your ideal target market is one thing, but after research, we might find that there are some new target markets, or because of the industry trends, things that are coming on, things that are happening, disruptive technologies in the market. So now we're going to talk a little bit about this express grants and training. It is amazing. I'm excited to present it to you. And all the details have not been announced, but I have been privy to some of the details. So I want to tell you a little bit about them. And if you have questions, please put them in the chat box, but we'll have a Q&A period at the end. So with this Express Grants program, you can take advantage of training and services that will help you grow your business, like marketing. Now, how do I know that this Express Grants program works? Well, because I took a course. I took a course in advanced Spanish because one of the things that I wanted to do was become more fluent in Spanish. It's good to be able to, to be able to learn another language as well. But it's also good for business for me. So it's a super enticing opportunity to get the help that you need for your particular challenges in your business. Everybody is at a different place. Everybody wants to go somewhere a little bit different, depending on what your business model is, depending at what stage of business, depending if you want to exit your business and still hang on to the business in part. And it depends on if you want to really outshine your competitors by, say, more stronger social media marketing. What I love about the new program, the new Express Grants program, is that there's an upgraded reimbursement, and we're going to talk about that in a minute. And it's pretty easy to apply. You have to, unfortunately, do it in one sitting, but it's not hard to do at all. It takes about 30 minutes to apply, and I can go into some of the details with you. So I also think for sure it is the best secret in town for Massachusetts entrepreneurs and small business owners. One of the things that you do need to do is you need to contribute to unemployment. So if you're not contributing to unemployment, this Massachusetts Express Grant won't work. But I have prospects and people that are ready to sign up. They already have people on their teams and they're thinking of putting them on payroll, because then we can talk about some of the benefits that you'll get. So it's all happening. These new reimbursements program is happening on July 1, just in time for 4th of July, and a time enough so that you can apply, you can get accepted for the grant and hit the ground running in about a month. So here's an overview as of July 1, what's going to be happening. Massachusetts is going to give you money. That's right. So what you have to do is you have to choose the marketing, training, and services to grow your business. And there is a directory that you can choose from. My courses are all on there. I'm changing my courses a little bit, adding more as well to offer entrepreneurs and small business owners more of a selection. I mean, I am a marketing expert. I'm a PR expert. I've been in business a long time, and I have a wealth of knowledge. But again, my specialty is no cost, low cost marketing strategies, but also know enough about social media marketing and bring experts in as well. So you can apply for this grant to increase your sales and up your marketing game. Why wouldn't you do that? This is free money from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, and you'll receive 100% reimbursement up to $30,000 per company per year. Now, that means if you had 10 people, you'd get 3,000. If you had 3 people on your payroll, you'd get 9. You still get 3,000 per person. So that's 3,000 per employee, and that means that you get 100% money back from Massachusetts to grow your business. Pretty unbelievable. So now this is what Massachusetts gives you, and here's what you get. You get expert help to grow your business, right? You can choose the training and services to address your challenges, or because everybody, again, is at a different point in their business and they have different challenges. Now, Some of the programs that you can get we'll go into in the next couple of slides. But for example, you can get one of my programs that's called, I don't know, Marketing 901, 902, something like that. And you can have a customized marketing plan, marketing and PR plan, and action plan. And you can get this paid for by the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. Awesome. You can also get in-depth training on social media marketing or SEO or PR or free publicity strategies or outreach, how to get speaking gigs, how to get more referral marketing, referral marketing strategies, networking, and all kinds of nitty gritty details that are important, not overblown, but really pinpointed, targeted information that's important for you to grow your business, including how-tos and what to do every day, every week, every month, every quarter, one time only. There's review of your branding, review of your customers, your competition's branding, review of your social media and what you're doing in the marketplace. And don't worry if it's not good, that's okay. I mean, we're here to help you, right? And then review of your competitors' social media as well. So you can see what they're doing, what they're writing about, what's popular. And what we're doing is we're gathering all this information, this intel that is so valuable to grow your business, and then creating this plan so that you can meet your goals, meet your business and personal goals, because personal goals are super important too. I mean, I love working remotely. I still work a lot, but I use Calendly. I have meetings on certain days because, working 80 hours a week doesn't work for me anymore. I used to do it. I used to do it all the time. And, I have a team. I have an outsourced team also that helps me. And so if you need outside virtual help, we develop a program or give you ideas on who you might like, or also experts that you could use, for example, for writing or something like that. Because I'll tell you, I did it all and you can't do it all. I wrote a blog this week. You're not an island. I love islands, sure, right? But I'm not an island. You need other people to help you grow your business. And any of my programs, you can add one-to-one consulting. And that would be also paid for by Massachusetts. And I have half-day and full-day workshops where I can come in to your business or office and I present on whatever it is in my, I'll say in my bandwidth of marketing, PR, low cost, no cost, and social media marketing and PR and all that great stuff to build your business. So you would pay for the services, you would get an expert to help you, and you get 100% of your money back. Now, of course, it depends on how many people that you have in your payroll and what the program is and things like that. But it is like, people are still in like, oh my God mode. They're like, that's amazing. That's great, Robin. So tell me more. So some of my programs. I have a signature marketing plan. It's a signature marketing and PR plan. You get a customized marketing and action plan for the year. Now, and you can add, again, one-to-one coaching to implement the strategies. Why did I put the elephant here? Because you can't eat an elephant all at once. You'll get a big stomachache. So the thing that we do is we also can help you take this big marketing plan and put it into what I call like a 12-week year. So you work in 90-day, say, increments, so that you won't be overwhelmed and you won't freak out, because there's a lot of information. It's very comprehensive, it's very detailed, but it's also very user-friendly so that you can do some things. Your assistant might be able to do things. Maybe a virtual assistant will be able to help you. Maybe you have smart kids who know all about social media, which is a great thing too. But this will give you the direction. And then I am able to then work with different people on your team as part of this to make sure that they understand the strategy, and I review all your emails and feedback and hop on video calls with you, things like that. So this is my signature marketing plan, but we do other things too. I teach you how to promote your business for free. So every platform isn't right for you. There's a zillion platforms, and I didn't add Clubhouse to this, right? So it's Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and Pinterest and YouTube, and the one down here with the purple circle, that's Amazon. And then we have Instagram. And then one of my favorites, one of the most underrated publicity tools out there is Google My Business. Why do I love it so much? Because I love Google. Why do I love Google? Because Google loves me. And also because you can post content there, you can put your videos there, you can answer your own frequently asked questions. You can make sure that you give people your link for Google reviews, because that is really important. We'll talk about that in a little bit. So I want to teach you every way possible for your particular targeted audience and your industry how to promote your business for free. Next, I will teach you, and as part of any of my courses, training courses, programs, how to create your own media channel. So what's a media channel? Your media channel is your website, right? People can't take your own media channels down unless, for example, you don't pay for your hosting, right? So people can take down your Facebook, they can take down your LinkedIn, they can take down your video, your YouTube channel, but they can't take down video if you own it. They can't take down your articles if you own it. They can't take down your podcast if you own it, right? So if you own this content, it is yours. And one of the best things that you can do to grow your business is to get experts to write or have written for you expert content. It doesn't have to be, 1,500, 1,800, 2,000 word articles, although they are very popular for organic ranking. No, you have to be consistent. You have to show your expertise, showcase it. You have to be engaging and write consistently. So for example, maybe once I boosted a post, but other than that, I have everything free, right? My podcast, I learned how to do it by myself on 2 YouTubes, and I bought a $50 a snowball mic, and I have the free Audacity program. I got my virtual assistant gave me a little bumper. That's the music before, and then I'm able to record it from wherever I am. As a matter of fact, I have a setup here in my laundry room, and that's where I record when I'm in Puerto Rico. So other things that you can do, articles, right? White papers, freebies. This is all your own media channels and your blog. So my blog, I've been writing, I don't know, maybe 5 years or something like that. But, and the reason that it's been voted, a top 40, and I think it's in 20 position, I'm not sure, is that I'm writing about one topic or a series of topics about marketing and PR. I'm not writing about, how to grow palm trees, because we don't want to confuse. A confused mind never buys, and we want to stick to our subject. So anyway, that's about creating your own media channels. I can train you about how to share the love with Google, right? So this is just a snapshot from last month on, Google My Business. I don't know, I think I have 59 Google 5-star reviews. I think I have 60 something now. And again, you can put your blogs here, you can put your podcasts here, and you can automate it. You don't have to do it yourself. You can use automation to do it. So whatever the marketing tools and tactics and strategies are to grow your brand and increase sales and increase your credibility for no cost, low cost money. That's my passion. That's what I do. And that's what I love to share with you. I had to start about maybe 10 or 11 years ago from the bottom. I had a personal thing happen to me, and I had to start all over. And in that 10 years, I really grew. Not only had a personal transformation, but a business transformation, and started, as a life coach, and then went into business coaching. And as a marketing consultant, I'm tying everything together, because if your personal life stinks, your business life is going to stink. It's just the way that it goes. So again, didn't mean to digress here. Share the love with Google. I teach you how to gain expert authority with free PR, and whether that's by answering Harold, learning how to pitch, learning how to pitch someone to do a webinar, for example, because again, speaking is something that's great. All different kinds of ways that you can get free PR. And what I like to do is I like to maximize everything that you do, cherry picking the right strategy for your goals, where you are in your business, and what will make you money, but also give you the satisfaction, so that maybe you can, take Fridays off and work remotely if you're back in the office. But this is all something that you can learn, and once you learn it, it's rinse and repeat. So this is what I love. I can train you, or I can train your team. I can teach you about media releases and the value of media releases, right? The press release is NO, not dead. You can do lots of things with it. I can teach you about why and how and if you need a media kit or a speaker kit. I was doing some work with Pentucket Bank from another grant program that I was asked to present for. And I'll tell you that no matter what, they're always sending out press releases. And why is that so important? Well, because it's great organic search, right? It's great for organic search and search ranking. So that, and they can live on your website. You can send them to your prospects. There's a lot of reasons why. And as you know, they live on the web forever. I can teach you about like newsjacking to gain attention. This is something that a lot of people don't even know about, and it is free. Once you know how to pitch the media, whatever is going on in the news, something that if it's applicable or it aligns with your industry, then you certainly can pitch someone, and you can get great local press. Now, when you start pitching, even if they don't pick you up, and as long as it's done right, they'll save you. And then once they start using you, you will become a resource. Now, why would it become awesome to be a resource? Because you're going to get your name all the time in the media, and that creates what? Credibility. Okay. Another thing, I'm a huge, huge, huge fan of Canva. That's my particular choice. A lot of people use some other, there's lots of Canva alternatives, but like one night over a glass of wine, 3 different nights drinking wine, I did, a rocket scientist guide to love, or manifest what you want, or 101 marketing tips. These are just ideas and examples. You can do freebies, and you can do social media posts, and you can do ebooks, and you can do Facebook or social media cover pages. You can do infographics. I use the free version of Canva forever. And then just recently, maybe a couple of months ago, I think I got the professional version, like, I don't know, $12.95 a month or something like that. And what I do is I use varied photo libraries. I have most of them are free. I have some that I buy, like from Deposit Photo, when AppSumo is a great place you want to check out. And sometimes they have specials, like you can buy 200 photos for, like, say, I don't know, $80 or something like that. I don't know. It comes down to like 30 cents each. But anyway, I have a list of like 20 free photo sites, and you can upload your photos there. You can I use them every week on my blog post, or my Fast Marketing Minute cover photo, because then what you'll do, another thing that you probably know or might not know, is then you can use alt text, and alt text is also, that's how you label your photo so people can see it. Because sometimes when you send a newsletter, for example, it won't, it will show up like blah, 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 all kinds of jibber jabber with writing, with letters and stuff like that. So what you want to do is you want to use your keywords there, obviously, right? Everything to drive traffic back to your website, back to your call to action. So you want to think about, what do you want people to do? Where do you want people to go? Is it a landing page? Is it to have a phone call? Is it to have whatever it might be? These are important things. Another thing we can talk about is like your Instagram or your Facebook. This is just a little snapshot from one of mine. Now, I use Instagram not all the time, but you know, it's great for some businesses. It's amazing. It's a visual platform that is great for a certain particular kind of audience. Another thing I can talk to you about is video marketing on your iPhone. So what does that mean? So that means that I have a $30 tripod. I have some camera equipment that I bought with American Express points, and I shoot from my iPhone. And these happen to be frequently asked questions, right? So why is that so important? That's important because for voice search, and also then you can have a separate YouTube channel, right? That you can use, and people want to know what it's like to work with you. So I tell them, and I have these I have these thumbnails created, and it's pretty easy. So you have photos, you have your thumbnails, and it's really easy. And I can say that video is the most watched platform. Video marketing is so big. It's so big, right? So I suggest that a lot of people take advantage of it. Now, for some industries, it's not right, and that's a fact. But for many industries, it is. So anyway, if you want to talk about it, here's a link if you want to get in touch and have a chat. Speaking is another way. Speaking gets you business. Now, you might not be in person. You can do webinars, right? So I do webinars for different companies, associations. I teach at colleges. I teach at entrepreneurial centers. Speaking, I can teach you how to do all this kind of stuff to get the leads that you want, to build your credibility and to increase your brand authority. And lastly, reviews get business, and they also build trust. It's really important that that you're building your review base. And how are you going to do it? Do you do it on Google My Business? Do you do it via Nextdoor if you're local and you want to get a person-to-person community rather than Alignable? But Alignable is great too. It really depends. Alignable is more business to business. Nextdoor is business to consumer. It can be Houzz if you're in the design business. It can be Yelp, although I'm not a huge super fan of Yelp, or LinkedIn with recommendations. So it's not exactly a review, but it's a recommendation. And one tip on LinkedIn for recommendations is start writing 2 or 3 a week for other people and watch what happens to your recommendations. It's just like the circle of karma, right? People will start also writing to you as well. So 2018 was pretty good. 2019 was pretty awesome. 2020, not so great at all, but we're building up in 2021. And how are we building up? Because we have these amazing new programs as a result of the pandemic. And the Commonwealth of Massachusetts is really here to help you and has experts like me to help you grow your business and get back on track. So here is a gift from Massachusetts. And I suggest that if you have employees, or you're thinking about getting employees, or you contribute to unemployment, and you want to take advantage of this free money, right? We've done PPP twice. Here's another gift. This is a true gift. And as far as I see, there's no strings. You just need to make sure that you meet the criteria, and there are not so many points to meet. And I also, when I spoke with the folks over there who are the leadership team, they said there is a very big and aggressive push to help small business owners in Massachusetts. And I want to be on the team to help you as well. So you don't need more time in your day to decide you don't need more time in your day. You just need to decide, is this something that would be interesting for you? Do you want some of this free money? There's 100% marketing reimbursement from Mass. And if you're interested, I would love to have a conversation with you. I'd love to talk with you about some programs, and I am happy to answer any questions that you have. Thank you for joining. I'm so excited to be presenting here today about this amazingly awesome opportunity for you.
Thank you, Robin. We do have a couple questions that have come in.
Sure.
Someone asked if they only have part-time employees. Is that based on full-time equivalents?
No, part-time's great. I've used it for myself and I have part-time employees.
Okay, perfect. And if a business received assistance through the PPP loan or something else, will it affect their application? Do they
Nope.
apply the same way?
No, it's a different way. It's a simple, easy, and what I do is I give you instructions on how to do it. But they're instructions. So basically you will decide what you're looking for. You'll go through the directory and I'll give you course numbers you can take a look at. And then you just apply. In the past, when I did mine, you need your Department of Unemployment number. So that's how you contribute to unemployment, right? And then you need a certificate of good standing. That means you're not 10 years in arrears with your taxes. They might have changed some of it, but I know that they said to me that 99% of the people would be approved. Now, also, I understand, although I don't have every detail about this, that some nonprofits are also eligible. I do not know all the eligibility requirements yet. I actually I printed out a thick stack of information that I haven't been able to read yet in my travels, but I will be doing that over the weekend. So I just know that it's a crazy, amazing, wonderful gift that we definitely should take advantage of. I mean, I'm going to be taking advantage of different programs and things that I want to learn, and learning keeps you young.
Right, definitely. And then there was one other question that just came in. Is the only way to apply for the grant to book an appointment with you to apply? Okay.
Oh, you mean for a marketing grant? No, I can give you insight on my programs, but you can apply on your own, but you won't get 100% until after July 1. You'll only get 50% up to now.
Okay.
So if anybody here on the call has talked to me in the past and has a contract or has a statement of work, I will absolutely honor that. But July 1 is when the program, the 100% reimbursement, opens up according to my information that I have. But
Okay.
I'm happy to speak with anybody. If you don't want to talk to me, that's fine. I just think it's a great opportunity that everybody should know about.
Right. Great. So we can't apply until July 1st.
No, you can find out about it, and I'm happy to have a talk with you about it. But you can apply, yeah. But you probably want to wait for the 100%.
So you get 100%.
Mhm.
Right.
I would. I mean,
Okay.
if it was me, I would. Sure. Why
Right.
not?
Right.
50% extra. Yeah. I mean,
Right.
because then you can use because Christine, then you can use all that money for something else.
Right. And
Great.
those are all the questions we have so far. If anyone else has a question, I mean, feel free to unmute yourself as well if that's faster for you than typing it into the chat. But Robin, I think that you did an excellent job at answering any questions that people may have had. Again, if you missed the very beginning, we did record this. I'll be uploading it to YouTube and then sending it out to everyone, not only everybody who came, but everyone who registered and couldn't make the call. And I'll also include Robin's information. So if you want to connect with her directly, you can do that at any time. Do you have anything else you want to add, Robin?
No, I just, again, I truly believe that this is an opportunity for business owners to take advantage of this funding and reimbursement from Massachusetts. If you are looking to grow your business with marketing, training, or services, I would love to have a phone call with you. I have a lot of experience, have written a lot of marketing plans and done training. And I genuinely love helping people to be able to grow their business because, listen, I've been an entrepreneur for 20 something years, and, it's not always easy. And, you can get down and you can, have some struggles. But the most important thing is to have the vision and to have a plan, because hope is not a strategy.
Thank you so much, Robin.